For our next experiment, you will need a plate, a flat plate, some water, Fevicol or glue, and some ink. So, are you ready? Let us begin. I will first begin by pouring water. Just a few drops. We don't want the water spreading all over. So now if you see, we have a pool of water. Similarly, I am putting a little Fevicol on the other end of the plate. The next step of the experiment is to add a drop of ink. I am now pouring a drop of ink in the water and one drop of ink in the Fevicol. So, did you notice what happens? It spreads, right? Can you see it's spreading slowly? Now when I add a drop in the Fevicol, it doesn't spread. It forms, that one drop remains as it is. So why does this happen? This is because ink is made up of a mixture of dye and water. Now, there are some substances that are hydrophilic and some substances that are hydrophobic. Now, hydrophilic substances readily mix with water, whereas hydrophobic substances show no reaction. So, the ink here is made up of water, and we know that water, yes, it mixes with water. So, it mixed here, whereas the Fevicol, the glue that we used, is hydrophobic. So, it doesn't mix with the ink with the water in the ink. I told you ink is made up of water and dye. So, Fevicol, which is hydrophobic, doesn't mix with the ink, and therefore the ink doesn't spread. So, you can try this at home. All you need is water, some glue and some ink.